Welcome to Revenue Boost, a marketing podcast, the go-to source for business leaders ready to supercharge company growth. I'm your host, Carrie Curran, and today's episode is Amplify Channel Performance and Boost ROAS by giving affiliate marketing a seat at the planning table. Today, I'm joined by Patricia Maranje, the Executive Director and Head of Affiliate Marketing and Partnerships across Group M. In this episode, Patricia brings a unique perspective on how affiliate marketing is transforming from a simple performance channel into a full funnel commerce engine. We'll explore why affiliate marketing deserves a seat at the media planning table, how content commerce is reshaping brand strategies, and how creators are driving authenticity in this space. So whether you're a business executive looking to scale or optimize your affiliate efforts, this episode offers actionable insights on boosting your ROI, building partnerships, and leveraging data to grow your business. So don't miss this episode packed with expert advice. Let's go. And welcome, Patricia. Please introduce yourself and tell us more about your extraordinary background.
Sure. So I'm Patricia Maranje. I am the head of affiliate at Mindshare and across Group M. I've been in the affiliate space for, I like to say, over 10 years, so I'm not aging myself so specifically. But I started first on the platform side at Rakuten and then came over to Group M when they were starting to really build their practice. And I've been here for, I believe, almost 8 years now.
Excellent. Great. And so Group M being a large media agency and you're kind of the navigating the affiliate space, how has that been?
I think it's been illuminating is the word I would use for it. I think, I think the affiliate space, the great thing about it is it's so relationship based. And so you go to the conferences and you meet all your old friends and all of that. But I think, maybe sometimes that makes it a little bit of a navel gazing channel. And so it's nice to sit where I am at Group M and Mindshare because I get to see the entire media landscape and how affiliate fits in that. Which I think is a nuance that we need to start bringing more and more to the channel. I remember years ago when the first, I think it was the first ever eMarketer study on affiliate came out, and it was an increase from 8 billion to 12 billion. Everybody inside the affiliate world was like, yes, that's a huge increase. And it is. It's an amazing increase. But where I sit, where I sit in the large media holding company, I know that it's like a small sliver of the pie. I think it just motivates me and our team more to try to really, I think affiliate deserves a bigger seat at the table.
Yes, definitely. And, I was with Group M for 12 years before I moved over to the affiliate space. And I like to say I grew up at Group M. So I totally understand the large media agency. And you're right, like you get exposed to so many different channels and the planning process behind, at the very beginning of the budget allocation. And so the channel strategies and when I went from Group M, where you kind of see how it's allocated and prioritized, when I started learning more and more about the affiliate space, I was like, this is fascinating. There's so much potential here. We need to get affiliate at a seat at the planning table. So I'm going to continue beating that drum because I think it's such a valuable asset for any marketing initiative, any customer acquisition, whether it's B2B or direct to consumer or e-commerce, going to the retail media network. So, and we have our work cut out for us because it's it's definitely a different language, but one of the areas you and I were talking about is that it is so full funnel. So talk about how you've kind of been communicating that and trying to educate that aspect of affiliate.
Sure. I think I feel like affiliate could probably do with having like a big PR maven come in and really change any biases people have against the channel, because the affiliate of today is very different than the affiliate, back in 2000. I won't say the exact year that I
Yeah.
started. It's
Yeah.
a very different channel. Whereas I think in the past it
Mhm.
was much more a lower funnel tactic,
Yeah.
which is still valuable, because if somebody's sitting on the fence about whether to convert or not, affiliate can come in
Mhm.
help them
Mhm.
make that decision very quickly. So it's still a very powerful conversion channel, but it can
Mhm.
use so
Mhm.
much more, just because of the fact of like, I feel like next gen affiliate is needs to be looked at more as a commerce enablement engine rather than
Yep.
performance channel, because it's affiliate is the mix of the partners that you put into it. So no two affiliate programs need to look the same. Can you have a
Right.
lower funnel program that's purely focused on having a high ROAS and really helping, push people on the conversion
Mhm.
numbers? Yes, you absolutely can have that. But you can also have a very like upper funnel, mid funnel. Because if you think about
Mhm.
it today, anytime somebody goes online and researches a product that they're going to buy, whether they know it or not, they are interacting with affiliate links. They're interacting
Yeah.
with affiliate content. And so if you think about it that way, it's like, why isn't this like the biggest channel ever?
Right. I definitely agree. And, we were talking a bit about commerce and content and the publisher content that, it ranges from more an article about travel that has a few links in there to different hotels or luggage to, the top 10 travel suitcases or, best Father's Day gifts. Like the content themes, there's a wide variety between all the publisher types, but these are publishers that are very well known and we're already buying programmatic ads or display ads directly with these publications. But it's, yeah, it gets lost in the media plan, right? Like you're like, so I guess explain a bit more about commerce content and kind of what that looks like for both consumers and marketers.
Yeah, I think it essentially started back when, print magazines started going by the
Mhm.
wayside, that all of a sudden all the big publishing houses needed to figure out how to, take the money that they were making from the print magazines to
Right.
their dot
We
coms and
weren't
stuff.
getting the ad revenue anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So they needed to start hiring, I think some of them were called like commerce editors, some of them were called, they have different types of names, but usually most of those publications then are trying to figure out how can we, basically get paid for the content that we're creating.
Right. Right.
Enter in affiliate links and content commerce,
Mhm.
because it's very different from the type of media you can buy through other channels. And I have this conversation a lot when I, meet with a planning team and I say, hey, here's some of the partners that we're going to go after. And then you get the question of, oh, no, we work with that site. We're already
Right.
buying on them. I'm like, yeah, great. Please continue to buy on them. I am not buying that
Yes.
inventory.
Yeah.
We are touching different spots. So you can
Yeah.
buy inventory through them programmatically. You can be displaying your ads on their websites. That's not affiliate. You
Yeah.
can work with them to develop sponsored content. Great. That's also not affiliate. That is sponsored content.
Mhm.
Affiliate sits, I think, in the more authentic area,
Right.
where it's, when they're writing an article about the best, the 10 best red
Yeah.
lipstick shades,
Yeah.
the editors are
Yeah.
making that decision. They're deciding what they think the 10 best ones are.
Mhm. Mhm.
They're monetizing by adding the link and driving that consumer to go shopping and making it easier for that consumer to make that purchase. And that's where affiliate kind of lives best.
Yeah. And I agree. And to your point of let's both be there, the display ad, the video ad, I mean, isn't that the best scenario? They're reading an article about the 10 best red lipstick shades, and there's the ad for the lipstick brand right there, creating that visual and reminding them that that's, it's more, it's an additional touch point. It's more reinforcement. I think what's, as you were talking about too, it's not, you're not buying the, we're not buying the ad space. It ends up being a commission or cost per action that we pay back to the publishers.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're really only paying then when it works, when it sells, which should be a no brainer.
It is a no-brainer. It really is. And I think, there's a reason that once a brand starts an affiliate program, it's very rare that they fully shut it off.
Yes,
Do
that's a
they
really good point.
change tactics? Do they,
Hmm.
shut off certain partner types? Absolutely. I mean, I always say that I think affiliate is a choose your own adventure channel because it can be whatever you want it to be. So if I've definitely had conversations where somebody's like, oh, my CMO doesn't like affiliate because, we're trying to move away from coupons. Great. Don't kill the affiliate
Yeah.
program. Let me
Yep.
just adjust
Yeah.
how we work with coupon partners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's shift away
Exactly.
from those bottom funnel partners and let's like look more at creators. Let's lean in more on content commerce. Let's see other
Hmm.
areas that we could go to that's kind of not doing the thing that you don't want to do. You don't have to do anything. There's no prescriptive way of saying this is what an affiliate program is, which is again why
Right.
I think it's maybe look at it more as a tool than it is a specific channel because search is very
Right.
clear what search is. Programmatic, it's very clear
Hmm.
what programmatic is. Whereas affiliate, the only thing clear about affiliate is that we've got excellent tracking. We're able to work with a large number of partners and pay them out very cleanly through the different platforms that we're working with, and that it's
Hmm.
flexible.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. And it's big brands too, right? Like it's what a New York Times Wirecutter, it's CNN, it's the Rolling Stones is always one that comes up. Like any of them, right? Good Housekeeping. They're all any other publisher, and maybe that's it. It's like maybe we need to re- change how we're talking about those brands as well to further promote it. But I mean, it ranges from those kind of marquee Hearst, Condé Nast to the Dash Meredith, the Ziff Davis, to like Betches Media, which I think is a hilarious content site that you go to for entertainment, and then they also have content there. So it's such a range, and to your point, it's such a great way to kind of get closer. And there's that authenticity. It comes across more native, and the majority of those bigger publishers, they're, as you mentioned, their editors are really testing and trying the product. They are writing what their opinion is and then just including the link to make it easier for shopping. So
Yeah, and you
um,
you really can. I value the editor's editorial integrity a lot. So I
mhm.
work with some very large, powerful brands, and I cannot throw the weight of some of these brands around and get anything
Yeah.
to happen. So
Yeah.
the wire cutter is going to choose what they write about. They're going to test the products the
Hmm.
way that they test
Hmm.
the products, and that's why they are such a trusted source. Now, do I
Yeah.
want to try to like get that link to my client's website when they talk about my client's product? Yes, and that's where I can play, where the commissioning and all of that stuff
Right.
comes in.
Yeah.
But you can't tell them what to write because they have that authenticity, which I think is just
Yeah.
beautiful. And I hope you never mess with it.
This podcast is brought to you by Break Room Labs. Break Room Lab gummies for energy and focus feature an optimized blend of low caffeine, vitamin B12, and nootropics to refresh your mind and body in as little as 5 minutes. Low sugar, tasty, and convenient. Get 20% off when you visit breakroomlabs.com.
And you mentioned creators. So how are you seeing kind of creators kind of grow into the affiliate space?
I think that they've always been in the affiliate space. I think
Yeah.
they're,
Hmm.
even, years and years ago when I was running programs elsewhere, there were bloggers in our affiliate program. So um,
Yeah.
they've always kind of been in there, but I think they're becoming more of a focus. I think now that creators are more aware of what affiliate is. And I think that,
Yeah.
I think there was when the first round of like FTC disclosure things came about, people
Hmm.
were worried that, oh, this is going to hurt things. But I think it's actually helped the affiliate channel because now, especially Gen Z, kind of trusts
Yeah.
affiliate. Because they're used to going on TikTok and Instagram and seeing like commissionable link, affiliate link, and they get it. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, this is like not,
Hashtag ad.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not SpawnCon, it's not a paid ad. This is just like this creator that I love linking me out to this
Mhm.
lipstick that I'm obsessed that she's wearing and I want to purchase. Um,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you know, I think the younger generations are kind of caught onto affiliate and they trust what it is. And I think creators are now
Hmm.
understanding how they can, they don't have to just sit around and wait and check their DMs for a brand to reach out to them anymore. They can go out there
Right.
and go like, put their feet on the pavement and join different affiliate programs and pull the links of products that they love. And I think more of their authenticity that way too, because they can monetize what they're doing, but talking about things that they like legitimately are obsessed with and not just things that they like that they got in a PR box.
Right, right. No, I agree. And I find, I think we've talked about this once before. I spend way too much money on the kind of creator affiliates on Facebook, right? And if it gets you at the right moment, the right time, you're like, oh, I've been meaning to buy a new vacuum cleaner. Or you're like, look at this great sale on vacuum cleaners. I think I'll buy one, So it's like, it is, I know it works because I think I'm paying for the affiliate woman's child's braces from all the money I've spent. No, but I think you're right. There's an authenticity of when it's creators that are sharing the content that they're sharing a product that falls within their audiences or what their kind of theme and content of what they're already passionate about.
Yeah. And I think my one kind of word for brands with creator, and I think once brands really get in line with this, I don't want to say line. I think when brands really embrace what creators can do,
Yeah.
it'll be able to really scale. But right now, I think there are still a lot of brands that are nervous about giving these creators like carte blanche to talk about them, which is how it works in affiliate. If you want to dictate kind of how your product's being messaged with the creator, then you need to do a paid campaign. And there's absolutely like the creator economy involves all of these things. So that's one's better than the other. But then that's your own thing in that paid space, as opposed to really like having a deeper relationship with the creators and getting more organic social engagement by kind of being picky about who you let into your creator affiliate program. Absolutely. Make sure the content aligns and do the work and go back and make sure that, they haven't said anything that is not in line with your brand in the past. But once you do that, let them in and talk about a product that you love. Because usually if creators, we've all seen them enough. If they are saying that they don't like a product, they aren't tagging the brand and including an affiliate link.
Right. So. No, you're right. And what I keep hearing from the influencer strategists and marketers, you have to give them the guidelines to your point of like, this is what you cannot say, but then let them create. They know their audiences, they know what's going to resonate. And if you do your research, as you're saying, the background checks, looking at their other content, building that trusted relationship with them before they go live with brand content, you should be, it's a really strong, valuable way to introduce your brand and have the opportunity to drive the conversions.
Yeah. And I think to that point of the brand guidelines as well, one of the other, again, going back to affiliate as a commerce enablement engine, is that part of what we have with our platforms is terms and conditions. So every single partner that we work with, every single creator has to, whether they're reading them or not, that's one thing, but they are acknowledging and adhering to terms and conditions. And so you can put your brand guidelines in there. You can put what type of content you don't want your content next to. You can put in and say, like, if you do any of this stuff, we will remove you from the program and you won't get paid your commissions. Like, so there are, with proper setup of the program, you should be able to do a lot, and you really should be able to scale things in a really meaningful way. And I think the great thing about, again, Gen Z is maybe smarter than some people are giving them credit for, but I think they know that a creator talking about your brand is not you talking about your brand. So even if it's maybe not exactly how you would message this new feature, I don't think they're going back and being like, well, Sally said this, and so therefore that means giant brand ABC means that. Like, I think
right.
I think we're all like, let's give each other credit.
This podcast is brought to you by Break Room Labs. Break Room Lab gummies for energy and focus feature an optimized blend of low caffeine, vitamin B12, and nootropics to refresh your mind and body in as little as 5 minutes. Low sugar, tasty, and convenient. Get 20% off when you visit breakroomlabs.com.
So an important aspect of all of the content and the creator programs is to be able to measure for performance and optimize on that data. So talk a bit about like what you have access to and how you optimize that.
So in an affiliate program, we have an amazing amount of data at our fingertips. So we have, we get the actual sales data. So we know the amount of SKUs that are sold. We know if they were sold using a promo code and what the exact amount was. So it's just a matter of kind of going in and slicing the dicing the data as you need to. So understanding, if we're talking about the creator economy, what products with certain types of creators are really popping, and what we could potentially do there. And, are there opportunities to expand into other types of products with the content commerce sites? We can, even go to them and say, hey, you've been doing amazing on this type of product, yet there's not that much content there. It seems like there's a desire from your audience, at least from our brand, to talk about this like line of business that we have. Maybe we can, maybe you can develop more content with your editorial integrity. So there's just a ton of data available to us that is really useful. And I think every time I talk to people in the kind of wider media world about all of the tracking that we're doing through the channel, everybody's like amazed.
Yeah. And the ROIs too. So talk a bit about kind of the ROIs you see on different publisher types and for different brands.
Sure. I mean, an ROI for a program can run anywhere from, $30 down to $4 or $5. Again, that depends on the type of program that you're running. So you are having a kind of more affiliate 1.0 type of program that indexes a lot on like coupon and deals and loyalty sites. You are going to see kind of that like $15 to $25 potentially ROAS from your program. If you're doing a more kind of upper funnel, mid funnel program, that ROAS might be more along the lines of like, from a 4 to an 8. Again, where I sit in media, those are all still excellent ROAS numbers. And I think, again, kind of the shift that brands need to make to kind of transform their like affiliate 1.0 programs into kind of full funnel next gen affiliate is they need to let go of the ROAS we're used to. So you had an affiliate program that was driving an $18 ROAS, but then you're also saying, I don't like working with, having a really promotional affiliate program. That's fine. We need to change your program, but you have to give up that $18 ROI, which again, a $4 ROI would be very acceptable in other channels. So just hold us to the same standards as other channels you're investing in,
Right.
We'll still probably exceed the expectations, but I think if brands let affiliate play more and buy more placements and pay higher commissions to make sure that we're winning the link versus other brands, I think again that will also help affiliate scale as a channel.
Right. And keeping in mind that a lot of that commerce content you're only paying when somebody clicks through and purchases. So all of those eyeballs that are reading the article, maybe they're reading it and then they go back and purchase, or then they go back and search and purchase there, or they purchase after an additional touch point. You're not paying CPMs on the people that either don't convert or convert elsewhere. And so I think that makes it such a valuable investment as well.
I've had so many brands that I've worked with where, we're recommending a new partner for them to work with. And they're like, ooh, kind of sitting on the fence about whether they should let them in. And I'm like, but do you agree that this is a brand aligned partner? This partner makes sense for your brand. And they're like, yes, it's a beautiful website. Love it. Okay, well then why wouldn't you let them in? Well, we're not sure if we're going to get the traffic, or maybe they'll send too much traffic. And I always have to stop and remind them the traffic is free, guys. So there's if it's a brand safe site that you do not mind your brand being associated with, there really is no risk in letting them come into the program and seeing what they can. Because if they're driving traffic and convert, that's still traffic that might convert down the line and through another channel, or they come in and they drive a ton of revenue and everybody's happy. So it's interesting that you still have to have these conversations. And I think that's why, again, if some PR maven wants to come in and kind of take the affiliate channel under its wings, please do so.
Yeah. Yes. No. I was actually just speaking with the PMA about ways to do that better. And so again, going back to kind of the beginning of our conversation, you have the opportunity, or may hopefully get the opportunity, to be that affiliate voice at a broader media planning table, the proverbial planning table. And we know it's very complicated how agencies are determining which channels get which dollar amount. Everyone has their proprietary technology that helps them determine how much goes to TV and or display or video and search, etc. So I guess what is your, like, when you get a seat at the table, what are you saying to, as far as like the affiliate contribution, like where it's going to fit in, how it fits into the broader media plan?
So I think I love planners. And actually, anytime I talk to planners about affiliate, they agree that it's a complete no-brainer. I think affiliates' challenge at getting the seat at the proverbial planning table is that, you mentioned it, like
Mm-hmm.
every agency that is kind of a full channel agency relies on tools. Affiliate data is so
Yep.
hard to get for these tools that there's often not a good, either affiliates not included in planning tools,
Yeah.
or there's not a good proxy,
Mm-hmm.
because maybe there's a good proxy for the amount of like revenue contribution it should be, but then the ROAS is off, or it's the right spend, but then
Yeah.
the revenue contribution is off because affiliate is such a unique channel. So I think, and maybe this is another thing to next time you talk to the PMA folks, is that we need, it would be amazing if somehow all the affiliate platforms could come together so that there is like true kind of mixed data, so that then
Yeah.
these planning
Yeah.
tools could kind of ingest affiliate data and really understand, okay, well, if if a brand's spending X on search and X on Y, we should spit out a recommendation for affiliates here.
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't, I can convince planning
Yeah.
teams and I can convince brands once you explain it to invest in it, but it would be nicer if you didn't have to do less
Yeah.
convincing and that it was actually part of the tools. So I think we need some standardization in how we report
Yeah.
out on the channel, because even, if you look at network data, it all depends on the mix up of that network's clients. So if one network,
Yeah.
index is very high for like consumer electronics and travel brands, well, what they might report out for the first 6 months of the year is going to look different from somebody that index is really high for mid-price fashion brands.
Right. Yeah.
So data. We need
Yeah, I think,
standardization.
yeah.
We need to, I think we need to,
Yeah.
mature as a channel. Maybe that's,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's, yeah, it's, because the performance is there. And like I said, the commerce content, like that, it's very visual. It's sexy. It's like more exciting than paid search. It should be recognized at the amplification that it brings. And again, back to that example you had, like, sure, have your programmatic and your video ads on that same publisher website. It just reinforces what is already there, or what's also there in the more native reading commerce content. So um, we'll keep fighting the good fight and get an affiliate planner at that media planning table someday, someday soon. So great, Patricia. Thank you so much. Always enjoy speaking with you, and wish you all the success as you continue to grow affiliate with the media planners and strategists across Group
thank
M.
you, Carrie,
So thank you.
having a good place for people to learn about this funny little channel that we're in.
For sure. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Revenue Boost, a marketing podcast. For more information about affiliate marketing, or to get help with unlocking your business growth, visit our website, revenuebasedmarketing.com. Our next episode is Collapsing the Funnel: How to Engage and Convert Customers with Speed and Scale. And be sure to subscribe to Revenue Boost, a marketing podcast, for more strategies to skyrocket your company's growth.